weeks, it has been brutal. The Steelers' offense since Week 13, they have been dead last in a couple of categories, and then total yards per game very close. Hour 2 of NFL Game Day Morning presented by Lowe's. Do not dance on that logo. Otherwise, we're going to have words, I'll be honest. Because we put the home in home team, and I don't usually mean to be so aggressive about it. But it is Week 16. It's NFL Game Day Morning. It's hour number 2. I'm Rich Eisen. That is Steve Mariucci. Kurt Warner, fresh back from watching what happened between the Dolphins and Raiders last night. Michael Irvin, my 2 Hall of Famers at the end of the set. The bus is not walking through that door. Hey, the Steelers would take James Conner 2018 walking through that door.
He's walking through the door.
Okay, I mean, we haven't seen him in a couple weeks, and we know he was on the COVID-19 list, and he is definitely somebody who is susceptible to this virus treating him adversely, to say the least. How fixable are these problems, Michael, here so late in the game?
You know, a couple weeks ago when we were talking about this team, we kind of talked about, you know, if winning fixes everything. Now this team is coming out and they're not winning, and we're looking for other reasons, and every reason to why they're not winning. This, I was willing to say that maybe they could fix some things. But when you're telling me, because some things the problems are physical. Drop passes, you know, they lead the league in drop passes. You can fix that. That's a mental thing. And I saw the kid out catching passes before the game to Deontay Johnson. And he caught everything in the game. You know, they have some problems with their offensive line. And you can fix that. They ran 3 groups of offensive line through the last 3 games. You can fix that. But when I'm hearing about the stop dancing and the players meeting only players only meeting, I start worrying about, can you fix what's going on in your brain?
Why is that?
Well, listen, you win 11-0. You lose a couple games. I told you guys a couple weeks ago, I said we don't search ourselves in winning. So those meetings were just all fun, those Monday meetings. But after they started losing, then they started searching themselves. To go to what I do off the field or what I do away from the field. Dancing on a logo. Come on, man, be real. Be real. That's not why you're losing football games. That has nothing to do with why you're losing football games. It means now that we're searching places that we shouldn't even be searching. So now there's something going on mentally. That's searching places you shouldn't be searching, man. Let's just go play better football. Let's protect better. Let's catch the ball better. Those kinds of things are what I'm talking about. So that concerns me even more to are they fixable when I hear this?
Well, when you say that, this whole dancing on the logo thing, that's basically saying you're writing checks we haven't been able to cash for 3 weeks. So why keep writing the checks? That's basically what I'm taking that.
Because we cashed 11 of them, right? And that wasn't the problem. Now that's not the problem. Now let's go. And it says to me, I'm searching for answers. I'm searching places for answers that I shouldn't even be looking. That's a waste of time. That has nothing to do with it.
I heard somebody talking this week. Can't remember who it was, but just talking about the idea that, oh, the Cincinnati Bengals come out onto the field and, you know, we're about 80% ready to play, and then we see Juju dancing on our, you know, on our logo, and we're like, okay, now we got it. Now we're ready to go out. I mean, like, come on. I mean, that really has nothing to do with it. It's being, you know, enjoying the game. And that's really what Juju is all about, is just enjoying the game and coming out, enjoying the moment. And then you hear him on there, well, I won't be dancing on any more logo. You know, it's like, come on, man. Let's just put it all together.
Jimmy used to say to us, by the way, whatever you need to do.
I don't like anybody dancing on logos. I'm just telling you that right now.
I wish you could have seen
off the logo.
I wish you could have seen his face when you guys were like, there's no big deal about dancing on logos.
Get off the logo, Juju. I love Juju.
Not during the game now. That's during the game. This kid,
it's a timing thing.
Right. T.O. ran on the star after he caught a touchdown in the middle of the game, ran all the way down the middle of the field. This kid is just doing it for TikTok and his followers.
Wasn't Mooch coaching that?
Yeah, Mooch was coaching.
Were you coaching that guy when he was dancing on the logo in the middle of the game?
We're not talking T.O. here right now, okay? That's not on my card.
That's not on my card.
Oh, my God.
You know what?
Coach was swarming over there. He was swarming.
You guys are nuts. Mike, you're talking about the mental part of this whole thing. Let's talk about the physical part, because players play and win games for you, all right?
Right.
This team's been really banged up, okay? The great defense they've had, the steel curtain. I mean, they were great on defense. Well, when you start losing a lot of your guys on defense, all right, and some of them are coming back. That's how you fix it. You get them back healthy, right? Robert Spillane will be coming back, and Joe Hayden came back, but they're not getting Bud Dupree. He ain't walking through that door. They've lost every game without him, all right? He's out for the year. So is Devin Bush, your guy from Michigan with the helmet, you know, that guy? Well, so the other part that I think that they got to fix, all right, other than Juju, is on offense. Their game planning, and Randy Fichtner's a heck of a coach. He's been here for 14 years. Receiver coach, quarterback coach, now offensive coordinator. He knows Ben. They're like this. They're tight, you know. And they're playing a certain way, and it's not cutting it right now. They're not running the ball. Now, James Conner is coming back, right? They need to get that guy busy, break a sweat, and give him 20 touches. Run the ball a little bit. They have a non-existent play-action passing game. They don't throw the ball down the field. They throw all this dink and dunk. They take dink and dunk to the next level. So it's a game planning thing. How do we play football? And maybe they're protecting him a little bit. I don't know. But the physical part and the game planning part of it has to get better as well.
But, Coach, they can't go down the field because of the offensive line in protecting them.
Hard, yeah. There's reasons why they're playing this way.
Sitting those linemen right in being lap. Like, here you go.
Well, I mean, I think the interesting thing, too, is sometimes you have teams that one side feeds off of the other side. And I believe that's exactly what you're talking about, coaches. This offense was kind of feeding off of this defense. This defense was unbelievable the first part of the year, and sacks and turnovers and creating field position. And so now their offense looks pretty good. We were one of the top scoring teams in the league. Oh, wait. Now all of a sudden our defense starts to fall off, and you start to see that we have some issues. And I don't know if these issues are fixable. You see mental things with Big Ben. You see physical things with Big Ben. It makes you start to wonder, as you said, is the elbow healthy? What can they be offensively, and can the offense carry this team? I'm not sure they can. And so what we're seeing now is a team that's depleted in the area that was their strength early on, and now they're just trying to survive, and I just don't know how long they're going to be able to survive come playoff time.
Hey, at least when you coached T.O., there was no such thing as TikTok, Steve. So at least you had that going for you.
Let it go. I mean, and he's a good dancer, too. He'd have been out there a lot, I'm sure.
Yeah, I'm sure. Yeah, I'm sure.
I just wanted a few of those players from Pittsburgh to say, man, this ain't got nothing to do with it. We'll take care of it on the field.
Well, you mentioned the elbow, obviously, is what kept Big Ben out all last year. But, Ian, it's really the knee right now, the here and now. What's going on with Ben's knee?
Well, first of all, Rich, Ben Roethlisberger is in a better place health-wise right now than he has been at any time over the last month. But he was dealing with some significant things. The issues with Ben, it's not knee, it's actually knees. Both knees, he's dealing with some arthritis in his knees, something that's not going to go away, something that he's going to have to deal with as long as he wants to continue playing. Both knees have been operated on, cleaned out over the course of the last several years. What happens is when he gets hyperextended, as he did a couple weeks ago, it exacerbates those knee injuries for a couple weeks. Now where he is probably better than he was back then. You guys mentioned the arm as well. The Steelers checked the miles per hour just to see, is his arm lacking? They believe it is the same as it's been. He is fine right now. It's just a matter, Rich, of playing better.
All right, again, that Steelers-Colts late window today, while the Dallas Cowboys and the Eagles late window. The league moved Washington, Carolina to the late window to make sure that this game wasn't moot by kickoff. Jalen Hurts is definitely keep the Eagles season alive.
Doug, did you consider pulling Carson for Jalen?
If you get to that spot, you're sending the wrong message that the season's over.
We got a mess with the Eagles.
You got to take the lead.
Total composure, so accurate.
That is the real deal.
I think they waited too long.
Hurts looks better than Wentz. He's better than him. Hello?
When is the last time you were this excited?